again with another little dolly unboxing video, and as you can see here, I am joined by the most adorable, mostly giant Kelly over here, and my little Y2K princess Christy over here. Now, I have gotten two little Kelly Club dolls off of eBay, new in box. I didn't think that I was going to be able to find Kelly Club dolls, like, so new and, like, so cheap or whatever, but, like, here I am. I've got two dollies, and I'm really excited to get them out of their little cardboard boxes and whatnot, because, yeah, I've been dying to get some Kelly Club dolls, and I've never experienced opening new in-box Kelly dolls, like, literally ever. I've never had, like, a complete Kelly, so, like, this is gonna be very fun, and these divas are gonna help me out. So yes, in the next clip, they should be out of their little cardboard boxes, I guess. These teeny tiny little Kelly divas out of their cardboard boxes. Well, the outer cardboard packaging, at least. As you can see here, I've got two Kelly Club dolls. This one seems to be like an international one, which is really like fun to me and like cool. This one says Shelly Club, and I think they called Kelly Shelly like overseas and whatnot. Yeah, this seems to be the international packaging, so I might keep this packaging like and not trash it as soon as I'm done with her unboxing. But as you can see, I've got Little Miss Wizard Melody over here. Now, I'm a magical girly. I'm literally, you know what I mean, like basically like giving the craft a run for their money half the time. So I needed to get me this little wizard Kelly doll who does magic and casts spells and shit. And here we have the even tinier Tamika right over here. I think this is the one from the like lemonade stand set, if I'm not mistaken. And like as you can see, most of the elastics for her box like have already dry rotted and like disintegrated, so I'm gonna have to go in and redo her hair. But I think I can make her like a tiny cute little lemonade stand actually. Like I saw this doll on eBay and she really inspired me. Like I wanted to get her obviously and then like literally make her a little lemonade stand like to go with her little picture and whatnot. But as you can see, we've got the back of these boxes right over here. My bad, yo. Literally over here flopping about the place. But as you can see, this one says that it has a Kelly poster inside, so really happy about that. I don't exactly have enough room on my walls for any more posters, but I'ma make room, especially if it has to do with Kelly. We just have the back of the boxes over here. And Melody says, if I could go back in time, I would travel to Camelot to meet King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Oh, and Merlin the Wizard too. Okay, diva. She just wants to go ahead and cast spells with all these little elder wizards and whatnot. And we got Tamika's back of the box. It just says, Lemonade Stand Tamika, Kelly Club Collector 2002 series. Okay, diva. Nickname, Charity. Favorite color, lemon yellow. Favorite animal, hamster. Secret talent, talking backwards. Hobbies, volunteering. Best friend, Lorena. She never gives up. About me. Running a lemonade stand is a super way to raise money for charity. I even get my supplies donated by the local grocery store. Every little bit counts when you run a business. My friends say charity isn't just in my blood. They're wrong. It's in my lemonade. Very cute little descriptor on the back. Really love both of these. And like these like tiny packages are like really small. It's insane to me how small these dolls are because like I know it hasn't been that long, but I remember I used to see these like out in stores and like when I was a kid they used to look a lot bigger to me, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like I can't believe how incredibly petite these are. Like new in box and whatnot. But yes, I think this one also has a poster inside too, which is really fun for me, and I really love this little like kind of like castle like storybook background that they have. I'm probably going to rip that out and like glue it onto some like cardboard to make like a tiny little scene. But yeah, there isn't really anything like very important on like their boxes at all, except for like just this regular like boring little info and whatnot. Got the sides of the boxes. I really love this graphic design and just how nostalgic and like very kidcore like this looks. And like there's, I don't know, I feel like there's such a difference between like Y2K and like early 2000s and late 90s like nostalgic juvenile looking prints and colors than like the way that the 2020s take like does it, you know what I mean? I feel like whenever things now try to be so colorful and so like vibrant and I guess like childish like this, they really do it in the most like extra brain rotty way possible. But yeah, in the next clip these divas are just gonna be out of the box. Here we've got the incredibly adorable and incredibly petite Melody and Tamika out of their boxes. I know that Melody had a box date of 1999 on her box, and I think Tamika had a box date of 1999 as well, so These dolls are fucking older than me. I feel like I say that about a lot of dolls in my collection, but it's funny how these have literally survived and they're like still holding up. I'm really glad that they didn't start to degrade in the box. They're not sticky. They're not like, there wasn't like extra dust in the box or anything. These were just like unboxed very, very like neatly, and it wasn't as hard to like unbox like I thought it was gonna be. Old doll packaging is such a fucking hassle. I remember when I unboxed my Spice Girls and there was nothing but like those metal ties that you had to unbox and those like plastic things like sewed into the hair and whatnot. But here we have these divas, and I'm gonna start off with Miss Melody for a second. Now, as you can see, she just got this little like very pointy like wizard like witchy hat, and it's got this little elastic at the bottom so that it doesn't fall off of her head or anything. And it's just in this very, very deep dark like satiny purple material, and it's got these like glitter celestial like crescent moons and stars all over them. And I really, really love this like whole aesthetic. I feel like the mid 90s and late 90s just like got the like very celestial like whimsigoth aesthetic down to a T. And here we have these incredibly tiny little eyebrows that she's got, as well as these very, very cool blue eyes, kind of like grayish blue and whatnot. My bad, y'all, my flash is trying to actively work against me, but it's okay. As you can see, she's got the little Kelly Club kind of like identification like tag or whatever, like elastic to her like hand and whatnot. I love that it says Kelly Club. I'm going to be keeping that on her because that is literally a tiny piece of like toy history right there, in my opinion. And then we're just moving on to this tiny little satin purple dress with like the same stars and like celestial like patterns and whatnot. And it's just got this gold trim along the neck, this gold little trim right along like the torso and like waist. And then as you can see, there's this like extra fabric that it kind of like, that the purple fabric kind of like covers up a little bit. It's just this like neon yellow fabric. And she's just like wearing these very, very tiny like little like Mary Janes with bows on them. I do believe I own one pair of those in like a very light lavender blue, or lavender I mean, not blue. She came with this little accessory, this tiny little paper like cardboard spell book, which is very, very cute. Mattel would not do shit like that these days, honestly. And then moving on from all of that, she's just got this very like burgundy kind of like brunette hair. It honestly kind of reminds me of the same like saran hair that they used for My Scene Chelsea. Literally looks like that same kind of like burgundy reddish tone. It's like a very, very soft and heavy saran. I know that Tamika's is like a nice like twisted up little like canecolon, which is very, very cute. I do think that that hair type definitely suits the little twist that they like put in her hair, which is very, very cute. But yeah, that's all they wrote for Miss Kelly over here. Or Miss Melody, I mean. Not me literally calling her Kelly. That's Kelly. But anyways, moving on to Miss Tamika over here. As you can see, she's just got her little like twists and whatnot up in these two little ponytails, or pigtails rather. And those elastics were disintegrated, so I went ahead and just got some new ones and redid her hairstyle and whatnot. This hair is very silky soft and it is canecolon like I said before. Moving on to her little face. She's just got these two tiny little eyebrows and this very, very sweet, adorable little like face. And she's got pink blush on her cheeks, as well as like pink lipstick. And she's just wearing this like very, very like cute and adorable, like honestly like vintage like inspired dress, if I'm not mistaken. Like it looks very like 60s coded to me, or like 70s. And it's just got this like floral pattern with these like yellow and orange flowers on it. And it's got like a bright yellow like opening like right over here, so you can see some fabric, and like this fabric kind of drapes over the yellow one, kind of like this dress over here. And then we just have these two tiny little like toddlers looking sandals and whatnot that she comes with. They're like a transparent neon yellow, and she's just got center parted black hair with these two little tendrils that fall very, very cutely like along the like framing of her face and whatnot. And I already said that I was going to be making her a little lemonade stand, but Mattel literally included a nice foldable, like fold-out little lemonade stand in her packaging. And I know they would not do that shit today. They really don't give much of a crap about creativity or like trying to inspire creativity in children at all. I definitely can't see them doing something like this because they try to do a whole bunch of shit and they just like keep flopping, and like everybody's literally been asking them to like return to this standard. You know what I mean? Of like design, of quality, whatever the hell, and they just like don't listen. They don't give a fuck about their consumers, which is fine. That's why we have the vintage dollies to consume. But I'm really loving the both of these, and like these are very, very like of their time in like the best way possible. I love them. And as you can see over here, Miss Tamika comes with the little Kelly Club identification tag. And I'm gonna be keeping that on her too because I think those are really, really cute. I had no idea that they used to come with tags like that. How professional, you know what I mean? It's like they knew damn well that like people were literally seriously collecting these anyways and like wanted to display them as such. Mattel today could never though. And I really, really love that little extra cardboard accessory that they did not need to include in the box. And I didn't even know it was in there until I was opening it and like it literally fell out onto my table, so wig. And the only other thing that Miss Tamika came with over here was this yellow like lemonade pitcher and whatnot. Very, very cute, and it has a little lemon on it. I love that. It's literally the cutest shit ever. That was literally just floating around her box because the elastics, like I said, disintegrated. But yeah, that's all we have today for Miss Kelly. Or not for Miss Kelly, but for the Kelly Club dolls. And I'm really happy to have been able to get these because they were so dirt cheap, and like honestly, Kelly dolls are so like inexpensive and affordable online. I saw more of these that were new in box that were like below $20, even below $15 in total. So like, I might have to scoop some of those up, you guys. Like I said, I never had like full complete Kelly dolls. I never like got to unbox them or whatever. I barely got to experience them before. So getting these is like really, really like a game changer. And yeah. Now these divas did come with very, very heavy posters, and I will give you a poster tour of that and like a later camera pan, but this is very, very thick paper, and I've already opened it up to see the contents of it, and it's just like the whole Kelly Club like catalog, I guess, like all of the dolls that you could get for that year, and like a little checklist format. I'm definitely gonna find space for this because I love me a little Kelly poster. That shit is so cute. But got 2 of them. I don't know if Melody's is any different. I'm gonna have to check that, but yeah, love these divas. Got the 2 Kelly Club posters, or rather the Shelly Club and the Kelly Club posters. As you can see here, the one that came with Melody is just the international like checklist poster. These are very, very cute and adorable. Like, I love to see all of the Kelly dolls like showcased like this. It's honestly just like a sight. And I might put one of these up. I don't have any space for it on my regular wall, so I honestly just might put it up on the ceiling because you know the vibes, y'all. I don't need to explain it. But look at all of these cute little divas. Oh my god, Jenny dresses just like me, you guys. What the fuck? Oh my god, and we have Miss Melody over here doing her magic. And then Jenny being a clown. Oh my goodness. Both of these posters are relatively the same despite the, you know, international, like different, like multi-language, like welcome to Kelly Club on the top. But these are really, really cute. I want more than several of these. Not all of them, but like, girl, like. Oh, and like, I guess there were different variations for Miss Jenny over here. Okay, I didn't even really notice that at first. Then we have the rest of the divas over here. My goodness, I really, really want this Prince Tommy right over here. He like looks so darling and whatnot. And this is the type of shit that I used to love to dress up as, like as a kid and whatnot. Like during dress up and whatnot, but like anyways. Here we have the little add a doll, check it off little checklist. And they have everything available through July 2000, which is really, really cute. And there's nothing on the back, and this paper is like really, really good. It's like that very glossy, very heavy, shiny paper that they used for like posters and advertisements back in the day. And it was folded up very thickly at like the bottom of like both of these little tiny divas boxes. But yeah, I really, really love this, and it's honestly going to be really nice to see if I can collect like as many of these as I can for like as cheap as I can, because y'all know me, I don't like to break the bank for like these nostalgic dollies. I don't think that anybody should be paying the scalper prices or feeding into any of that, you know what I mean? But yeah, really loving these posters. I hope y'all enjoyed that little nostalgic Kelly review. I love how this is literally my first time ever unboxing Kelly dolls. So if this is your first time watching and I guess unboxing Kelly dolls with me, I'm glad you got to experience that with me, because these are honestly the most adorable little things ever. And like, it's honestly like such a shame to me that like, even like tiny dolls like this from back in the day, you know, that probably retailed for less than what I like bought them for on eBay, like have way more quality than like a lot of the like newer Mattel stuff like would ever and like could ever have, you know what I mean? Like all of the detail on the clothes and like just the separate little like fabrics and like paints used. And like even for like Miss Tamika's outfit over here, like the little like vintage inspiration and like the different fabrics compared to Miss Skipper over here with her very heavily pixelated face, her polypropylene hair, and this embarrassment of a garment. Like these girlies from like 20 years ago have better quality outfits and they're tinier. Like what the hell is going on, y'all? Seriously. But yeah, hope y'all like that little review and I will see you in the next one. Bye y'all.